eternal, every moment of every day. All we need is open up the Torah portion and see what it says. It's God's everlasting guide, by its mitzvahs we abide, brightening our lives and showing us the proper way. So if you're living with the times, making sure your daily life's divine, yeah, you gotta watch Rabbi Benny's Torah videos today.
Welcome to the College Jewish Center's video blog with the Torah portion of Vayeishev. It all begins when Joseph has these wacky dreams about stalks of wheat and then the sun, moon, and stars who submit and bow down to him, and then he decides to tell his brothers about it. That doesn't end up being such a good idea. Yeah, you don't always have to share everything with your friends. Hi, George, you want to come help me clean the shed? Because, like, my wife told me that you don't have anything better to do with your life anyways. What's that? You want me to tell her what? Okay. It doesn't end well, to say the least. He gets sold by his brothers and brought down to Egypt as a slave.
Yeah, at least there was the truth!
While in Egypt, he gets thrown into prison, where, thanks to his interpreting some other dreams and stuff, he eventually becomes viceroy over the entire Egypt. And it's all part of God's great plan to bring Jacob and his entire family down to Egypt so that eventually they can become slaves to them until the great Exodus with Moses. So it would seem like the dreams really started the entire process of the Jewish people coming down to Egypt and becoming slaves. But what connection do dreams have with exile and enslavement? Aren't dreams and depressing realities total opposites? Like, my dreams would be,
Come on guys, isn't this great? 1543, 1544, 1545, feel the burn!
but my sad exile reality is,
Oh my back, my back.
our rabbis tell us that dreams and the exile experience are actually very similar. Have you ever dreamt a realistic impossibility? Like, say you're a bright red flying dragon and you've just devoured a blue-crested chicken? Oh, you've never dreamt those? No, because neither have I. The Talmud tells us that dreams can combine total opposites together, and yet somehow it still all makes sense while in the moment, because it's only a dream. And since the destruction of our temple in Jerusalem some 2,000 years ago, it's been the same. Without a clear divine reality shining in the world today, it's like our entire life is a big dream where we're able to live contradicting lifestyles.
We need to grow in our holiness and in our involvement in holiness. We need to stop being distracted by the physicality around us. Where was I?
Yet nowadays, nobody considers such a life to be contradictory and disturbing, because exile is indeed an absurd, dreamlike reality. But if our life is filled with contradictions, and even our holy areas are mixed with sinful actions, then why even try being holy? Like, why not just lay down our arms and give up from the get-go?
Benny, you're an hour into your diet. Do you feel great?
Oh, it's no use.
If I'm anyways gonna tarnish my holiness with material pursuits, then what worth is there in even trying to be good and holy? Unless, of course, you're studying this idea with some big, nerdy Hasidic philosophy goggles, in which case this contradictory life of ours is actually an amazing opportunity in life.
I don't know. I only see blue.
Let's go back many, many years to temple times.
Dost thou must read whilst dining.
You know, there thou goest anew. Always!
You see, during the temple times, when divine consciousness was fully awake and a part of reality, you were either good or not good. Life was a big square box, and everything needed to move with a system and an order. If someone was holy, then great! But if they were mundane and corrupt, then their path to goodness was a long ways away. They couldn't just wake up one morning and change their life in an instant, because that would be contradictory to their sinful reality. But then the temple was destroyed, and the light of our world faded. Divine reality went into hiding, and we all spiritually fell asleep. Our lives became one big dream, just a big contradiction. There's no system and order to divine living anymore. It's just all this big mess. And it's this exact exile state which gives us the incredible chance to take advantage of the chaos. If you woke up this morning and had a terrible day,
Oh, I slept in. Why didn't my alarm go off? I'm gonna get fired.
and you stumble from one challenge to the next,
Tati, your phone was dirty, so I cleaned it.
it doesn't mean that you need to stay depressed. You can change it all in a split second. You have the ability to turn your life around and make it better in an instant, thanks to the sleepy reality around you. But that makes no sense. You're right, it doesn't. Because dreams don't need sense. Your life could be turned around in a second, despite the absurdity of it, thanks to our exiled reality. In your life, whenever you feel like life isn't being fair to you, or you're too depressed to smile and do another good deed, just remember that this is all a crazy dream we're having, which means that you could struggle for 1 second, and then flip the switch and become the holiest of beings in a moment. And then, with enough light in this world, we'll all wake up from this dream, and we'll enjoy a life filled with love, peace, and holiness. Shabbat Shalom.
Ain't no road to happiness, 'cause happiness is the road. Enjoy